Kong simultaneously attacked just about every major city and town in South Vietnam. In one day, they increased the scope of the war dramatically. Howard Tuckner was there.
The war came to Saigon early in the morning of January 31st. The first target was the symbol of the American presence in Vietnam, the United States Embassy. About 20 Viet Cong had invaded the embassy compound and were now battling American Marines and military police. The Viet Cong had penetrated to the center of what was supposed to be the most secure city in Vietnam.
What's the hardest part of it? Not knowing where they are, that's the worst one. Riding around, running the sewers and the gutters anywhere. Be anywhere. Just hope you stay alive day to day. Everybody just wants to go back home and go to school. That's about it.
You lost any friends?
Quite a few. We lost one the other day. The whole thing stinks, really.
Constant siege here, and you don't know exactly when the incoming's coming, and you don't know how much it's going to be from day to day.
How would you compare it to other places that you've served in Vietnam?
Well, this is the worst I've been at. You just most of the time you can't get anything done because there's too much incoming. You can't get out much at all. It's just too dangerous to get out.
I voluntarily enlisted, even though I had a full scholarship. I decided my country was more important than me going to college.
I brought a platoon picture of what all of us young, good-looking guys looked like back then.
It's been 36 years since the last combat units came off the line and came home.
When I landed at the San Francisco airport, I was spit on. I was called a baby killer.
Well, it hurt everybody's feelings. People were against the war, so they were against us, basically.
And I couldn't never understand that.
So I went in the men's room, took off my uniform, threw it in a garbage can, and put on civilian clothes to wear the rest of the way home.
And all we were doing is a job that we were asked to do.
We don't hold it against American people.
I was not one of these guys that wore fatigues or wore t-shirts or anything like that after Vietnam. I just figured that was a chapter in my life that was over.
You all know that during the Vietnam War, the troops returned home during the course of the war individually. There are many people who never had the opportunity to let them know how they felt. It is therefore my distinct honor to offer you a long overdue welcome home to the United States of America after each of you well and faithfully served our great nation at sea.
I didn't get it when I got back. I didn't get there.
Our troops went through a lot when they came back, and it was undeserved. It truly was. But that's ancient history, and the important thing today is they're being recognized for what they did. They're being welcomed back as patriots and soldiers and men who went and did their duty, and that's what it was all about.
It feels good, but it hurts, because there's a lot of guys that should be here that aren't.
I lost a lot of friends.
The veterans who were not able to be here, I'm sure that they're watching from up above, but the ones who can't receive the thank yous and the applause, that's what hurts.
Today we honor these servants of yours. Fill their hearts with the honor they truly deserve. and give them the recognition fitting of their service and sacrifice.
This is a time for celebration and a time for healing. We want each of you to know how much we love you and how we, as modern-day veterans of Iraq and Afghanistan, have not forgot your sacrifice. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me one more time in thanking these great veterans for their service in Vietnam.
It's the guts and it's the glory, 100 stripes, 100 stories. It's the Pledge of Allegiance on the 4th of July. It's them handwritten letters from home. It's them sleepless nights alone. It's his newborn baby he left with his wife. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, lay down his life. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, for these stars and stripes. Hey, from the fields of Indiana to the swamps of Louisiana, to the golden coast of California, Uncle Sam's the only family he's got. His purple heartbeat won't stop, and his 18th birthday was the day he was born.